my Virgo friends, this is Absinthe and I'm here with your love reading. Yeah, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Stelliums, Venus especially, and these are longer readings. These are not the usual short readings. We use more cards here. Alright, so take a seat, have some tea or something, drink of choice, and enjoy. I'm going to be doing an oracle card first, using these heart-shaped cards. They're heart-shaped. So we're gonna explore what your love situation is right now. If you're having that, I'm just gonna see the overall health. Their love situation. Oh, I got better at doing this. I can actually shuffle these now. These are so giant. The accompanying message also has a picture. Wow. It's rich. I would say even looks like two feminine figures. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. So, you may be the possessive type, you or your partner. This is reminding you that, what was this thing? I read this thing in an astrology book once. It was actually in the sign of Taurus. And it said, if you have a flower in your hand, right, and you squeeze that flower too much, right, it dies. If you let it go and you don't pick the flower, right, it flourishes, it grows, and then there are many flowers. So it's the same thing here. Let go, let it grow. So let that be your mantra. Let it go, let it grow, right? And I'm a Virgo, I have this problem too. I like to always keep tabs. That's the thing that, I've also have gone through also. So many people try to control me, my life, right? Throughout my life. Try to keep tabs on me. Sometimes you have to just let them have a day where they're not even telling you where they're going. Just let them be. No phone call, no nothing. Just go off on your thing. You do something else. Do something you need to do, right? Don't even think about them, and then when you come back the next day or whatever, it's like a renewed sense of love there, It's like, wow, I've missed you, and it's actually more of like a pleasant surprise, because it's like you look more forward to seeing that person. The desire is there, rekindle. Sometimes you need that in order to actually make a relationship thrive. Actually, sometimes you have to give them space. They have to give you space. Sometimes, it's healthy. It's let them be with their friends. When you be with your friends, have a day with other people, not just with each other, seeing each other's face all the time, smelling each other's breath. Right? What they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? It's true. It's very true. People in the olden days, they knew what the fuck they were saying, us today, we don't always value those sayings, but those sayings exist for a reason. It's like a short way of explaining a very big lesson, right? It made it very short and succinct, and that's very nice, actually. We don't always do that today. In these times, we complicate things. And I'm gonna do the Lover's Path now. So I'm gonna pull up a tarot card from here, or 2 or 3, whatever comes out. The cards that pop, because I'm a medium. That's all I am. We got one. Ha! Isis and Osiris. Love. And also love that comes through sacrifice, right? Because we know the story, right? Of how Osiris died, but then through Isis' undying love, she went and sought him. She sought his pieces, put him back together, and through the alchemical spirit, right, she was able to have a child with that dead, reconstituted being coming back to life, right? So it's like an undying love, even in death, resurrection, even in spirit. So this is love not only in the earthly sense of it. It's not just a physical love. There's a spiritual love to the point that it reaches to the highest point of the self. It's union of spirit between these two individuals vibrating on the same frequency. So I know it's a lot, it's very deep to take in, but that's my interpretation of it. And you might have met this person possibly during the springtime when the flowers were just pollinating, they were just coming out. You know, it's almost like this person's like your soul brother or sister. Like, you definitely are part of the same group soul here, and you have had a lot of similar lifetimes together, where you have learned a lot of lessons, either on this plane or other spiritual planes or other planetary chains. Both of you are as old as time. So it penetrates very deeply. Just to push the nail into the coffin, so to speak, we're going to read the actual imagery here. This is the Gemini card. You might be with an air or mercurial person. This could also be you emanating, because you also share that planet, Mercury. So this is love, harmony, passion, and sensuality are the keywords here. And they say the myth, but it's not really a myth, actually. Of Isis and Osiris illustrates the power of love and how it can be transform us irrevocably. So you're irrevocably, the love is irrevocable. You're irrevocably in love with each other. It cannot be taken back. It's non-refundable. Isis and Osiris were blissful in their love for each other. Jealousy ate at their brother, sad soul, granting him no rest. Okay, it might be a third-party jealousy. You don't know. He trapped Osiris in a coffin and heaved him into the Nile. It was more than that. The way that I remember the story, he chopped him up and even chopped up his dick. He put his dick in the fucking ocean and the fish ate it. That's the way I remember it, not the way the book is saying. But he scattered his body parts all over Egypt. 13 parts. So there were 12 parts. The dick was missing. She found the 12 parts. She didn't find the 13th part because the fucking piranha ate the dick. Okay? Like that movie, the piranha movie. You know what I'm saying? If you remember the first scene, like, they probably got that shit from Osiris, okay? So she put a golden phallus on him, and that's how she was able to have a child through alchemical means, by spirit. Okay, so that's how I remember it. That's how I was told it, and that was the research I did. So it wasn't so simple as this. Using the power of her love, the goddess brought Osiris back to life for a final embrace. Well, it was actually a final sexual experience. It wasn't just an embrace, but that's very innocent, you know. That's nice. PG. I'm not very PG, I'm sorry. I don't really care about that. I'm raw. But so as you know, as you were, so the meaning of this is the awareness of the nature of passionate love and what is needed to encourage it. So this is a new important relationship. So it may feel new, you know, it may even be new, who knows, you know. There's peace within oneself with this card. Love that transforms the world around you as well as yourself. So it's definitely a very important relationship. But in order for it to grow, you can't be in each other's face all the time. Okay? Okay? Or you can renew it. It can be renewed. You know, by giving each other space. Let's pull up a Lenorand. As you know, my wonky ass Lenorand deck. Can't talk. And I'm gonna try this here. Still throwing firecrackers. I didn't even get to see any of the firecrackers, to be honest. I was too tired. What the fuck was I doing yesterday? I was drawing stuff. I was drawing this crazy mess. I'll make some scrapbooking kits, because that's what I do in my other job. I sell shit. Come on, any day now. We got one. So we have the cross. So from what I've gathered, it's like religious, I guess, or something very traditional. So it could be you have a certain set of principles, or the other person has a certain set of principles, and you try to embody those. But there's also a lot of like burden involved, and a lot of duties involved. So it's kind of like the usual ritual and you know, the motions that you go through when you're in a relationship. You know, y'all going through this, the usual thing, like, oh, we've been together this much time, so this is supposed to happen. The whole thing, like, okay, I don't kiss on the first date, I don't have sex until this time. You heard, I need to be a virgin until I'm married. Like, stuff like that, like principles, you know? Like, not really quite so much, but one or both of you have a certain set of principles. You have like a timeline that you like to go through. It may burden one or both of you, like, or it may be you came from, or they came from a very traditional family, you know, and they expect things to be a certain way because that's the way they were told, and that's the way it's played out in their life. So you need to ask yourself whether or not that's going to serve you in this situation, you know? And they need to ask themselves the same thing, because it may actually hinder you. Maybe it, you know, we have that traditional male and female roles. You know, they're like, no, I gotta keep tabs on you all the time, because, you know, you're a girl, and, you know, if you go out and do certain thing, you know, you might get in a situation, you know, like, you know how certain men think women's cheating on them and stuff because they don't spend all their time with them, you know, like, especially, like, I don't know, I grew up in a Spanish culture, and these Spanish men's, they're not only, like, macho some of the time, like, especially, like, the older men, you know, they don't let you go out, they don't let you, like, they'll look through your phone and shit like that. They don't let you wear certain clothes. You can't talk to certain people. Shit like that that's traditional. You know what I'm saying? That actually hinders a relationship and stifles it. It chokes the life out of that relationship. Like, it ceases to grow because too much on top of them. You know, it's stifling them. It's like the flower thing I was talking about in the beginning. You don't let the thing breathe, it's gonna die, right? It's the same shit here with the cross. So it's kind of an ominous card. It's a spades card, I think. Spades, clubs? It's clubs. It's wands. It's still pretty fiery. I'm gonna pull up another one. That's what I'm gonna do. Watch out, because duty is not always that great. Yeah, it's reliable, but it can also kill shit. Like, it can be like the sun, it scorches too much. Without rain, without life-giving property, it's not gonna go anywhere. You gotta have a little bit of both. With everything. You jumped. The ring. Wow, that's, I guess, going by the other card, right? The whole burden stuff, whatever. If you take this advice, that might be the person. It's gonna be a life partner. It's actually, I gotta look at the combo for that, because it's gonna be somewhat traditional. I'm thinking the parents, everyone's gonna be involved. There's gonna be a lot of nuance. Fuck. Where is it? There's gonna be a lot of nuance. So what I'm saying is, like, committed to responsibility, promise that burdens bound by suffering. So there's gonna be a lot of shit. There's gonna be a lot of shit that pops off. Like, even with the Isis and Osiris thing, like, there was a lot of suffering there, because he literally died, right? And she brought him back to life. So this is gonna be a very transformative relationship. It's not gonna be without its ups and downs. There's gonna be a lot of religious nuance, you know, like, not religious like that, like going through emotions, like, oh, if you're having the wedding, you need to wear a tuxedo, and you need to wear a white dress, and it has to be this way, and family heirloom, and just the whole fucking nine. There has to be an itinerary, we have to have this and that, and vows have to be this way. It's just like, there's a lot of rules, you know? That's what I'm getting from that. Let's see, expound on the ring thing. So it's basically commitment, promise, honor, partnership, cooperation, and cycles. So There is gonna be, if you starting off at this point and it's the beginning, it's motioning him to go. My son. If you're starting at this beginning point and you're going through this, right, there's gonna be a whole cycle you go through to get you back at that beginning point before this culminates into a particular marriage. You know, it's gonna be marriage of burden anyway. It's gonna be like, it's some heavy shit, you know. With this person, it's a lot of work. You're tilling on some hard ground. It's that desert out there. It's not even like crops, right? You're gonna go through a lot of shit, a lot of storms, a lot of famine before you get there. But you gotta be all in, right? Like, y'all gotta have your own things. Y'all gotta have your own hobbies and stuff. Because without that, it's not gonna work. It's too much pain, too many rules and stuff. This is basically commitment and agreements. It's like a contract, really. Whether love, business, or anything between. So we're doing love right now. So this is love. Something links two things to, I'm doing a damn video. Shut up. Something links. I told you to shut up. I'm recording. God. Don't fucking run your mouth. Anyway. I'm bad. Hey, you too. Be quiet. No one wants to hear you gasping. Then close the door. Something links these two things together. A connection. Which can be both practical, emotional, mutual, or one-sided. It could represent the link between two people or organizations. It could also represent a commitment to a principle. Talking about that cross there. Both are in it to win it, right? I mean, value, a pledge. So y'all made a promise, like a deep-seated promise to the death. Say, if one of us goes, you're coming after me. Take no prisoners. I don't know why I said that. A pledge that makes no one cares right now. I'm making a video. A pledge that one makes towards oneself. You said, I'm going to do this for me. For you, but for me, really. The commonality between this, all of these, of the ring card is that one is bound. I want you to stop right now. No one wants to hear you gasping. Just girl. Kids. You in for it. For sure you got kids, like. With this reading, the commonality that you're bound by honor, morality, and even legal arrangements. So, like I said, the whole nuance, like, it's going to be very much by the book. Yeah, you may feel like you've gone through this before and you're going through it again. In some manner. You want to ask yourself if this is a problem. If you have been through this before, is this something that's happening again? And also, how can you cooperate with other people? So maybe some cooperation issues there. Again, with that oracle card, a lot of space is necessary. There, so we're gonna take a lesson from this. So we're gonna pull out one more card here, because I think we've nailed that in pretty well. tired. Eyes are burning. Hold up. Girl's mine texting me. And I'm like, no, we have to finish. What's finish? Come on, anything now, man. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So we've had some memories that are not pleasant, right? Is it? Maybe? Or it has to do with money, really. But I'm thinking six is memories for me. Hold on, let me try to send me some Cancer. Oh no, he's not. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do this last card so I can get back to my affairs. So, in the reverse, but six is memory for me. So maybe you have bad memories surrounding money. Okay, so we have a little bit of a stingy character here. You, possibly, says you may be unwilling to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Or instead choosing to give all of your financial resources to others. Actually, they're the stingy one. They're taking everything from you. That's causing a problem. You need to put your foot down. Because if you don't have everything for you, that's going to be an issue. It's okay to spend a little cash on yourself as a reward for an expression of self-love. So you need to tell that person of yours, I need space. Could even be them doing it to you. I would judge you by this. I need a day, so I need a spa day, and you need to let me have a spa day. Basically, or whatever it is you're into. They cannot hog up all the money, basically. So I think that what this says is y'all have a lot of issues surrounding money and material things, as well as principles, you know. So there needs to be a little bit of compromise, I think. You know, in order for it to work, compromise, space, talking, all of that good shit. Alright, so that's what I got from this. Alright, otherwise it's pretty good. If you're comfortable with that, by all means, you know, you just gotta make it known. Alright, anyway, this is all I got. Let me go back to what I was doing. Alright, love you guys, and I hope you're safe, and I hope this helped you. If it did, feel free to subscribe. Okay, like this video so you can reference it in the future. You know, you want to refresh your memory if something goes wrong and stuff. Also feel free to share, because sharing is caring, and you help other people benefit, which is good karma. You know, you might save somebody from fucking up real bad, you know. And I hope that you comment too, all that good stuff. Anyway, let me not keep you. Okay, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Also in the short videos, so you can go see those too. Alright, bye.